Coming to you live from downtown Windsor, this is a St. Clair College MediaPlex production.
Good evening. I'm Tejal Padam.
And I'm Joelle Broussard. And you're watching the MediaPlex Insider.
Here's Constable Lauren Trisco with your weekly Crime Stoppers report.
The Windsor Police Service are seeking the public's assistance in identifying 2 suspects wanted for theft and fraud. In early January, the female suspect stole a person's purse, which contained debit and credit cards, from a shopping cart at a store in the 3000 block of Howard Avenue. The male suspect then used the stolen cards to make fraudulent at several different locations. Photographs of the male and female suspect can be located on our website, catchcrooks.com. If you can identify the suspects or have any information related to the incident and wish to remain anonymous, contact Crime Stoppers at 519-258-8477. You can also submit a tip online at catchcrooks.com. I am Police Coordinator Lauren Briscoe.
Saloni Chauhan visited City Hall for us to bring back the latest news. Saloni?
Last City Hall meeting, the recent pilot test of garbage-free collection in Ward 3 was discussed. Shona Boggs, the Executive Director of Operations in the City of Windsor.
We ran a pilot project for the areas in Councillor Agostino's ward. It was approximately a 2-block area, and what we did was we took, for a certain time period, we took the garbage out of the alleys and we put it into the roadways to see what kind of reaction we got from the residents.
Councillor Reynaldo Agostino strongly takes steps to make our city clean and better.
Back into actually cleaning up the alleys and maybe cutting the grass and fixing some of the stuff, rather than just always complaining that, you know, the garbage is there. And, you know, whatever we got to do to keep our city cleaner and save our taxpayers money and do the right thing, that's what I chose to do. And I know that some people are going to be upset about it, but that's my job.
If you're looking for more details, you can visit citywindsor.ca. For MediaPlex News, I'm Saloni Chauhan.
Dale Kabukian is here to tell you about some unique ways to improve your love life this Valentine's Day.
As Valentine's Day approaches, we are sharing love through gift ideas for your loved ones. Today, we are visiting a locally owned shop at Walkerville that has unique gift ideas for your loved ones, but you may be finding yourself walking out of the store with a gift just for yourself.
Hi everybody, I'm Michelle, owner of Smudge Metaphysical here in Walkerville. I'm here to tell you about some products that I create, make myself, to enhance your love life and personal self-love this season for Valentine's Day. Product that's super popular, the Come To Me oil and soap. These you can incorporate really simple into your day, into the shower, and visualize your love coming to you. We also have candles. This is a really fun way to enhance love in your relationship. You can dress it with the Come To Me oil and burn it down and write your intentions on the bottom to enhance your love relationship or draw that special person into your life. Rose quartz is one of my favorite crystals, and rose quartz is the stone of universal love. So this is a really nice crystal that's a basic that you can start with for your collection that works on your heart chakra.
Thank you so much for joining us, Michelle. For the MediaPlex, I am Dale Kabukin.
Hey, have you ever been in a group chat?
Well, our power panel has, and they have some thoughts.
Welcome to another edition of Let's Talk. I'm Zach, and I'm here with
Ksenia Semenowa, and I'm a local weirdo.
My name's Riley Livingston, and I'm a harpist, so that might make me a weirdo to some people. I don't know.
Nice, and I'm Pauline Bunyay, and I'm a singer, and yeah, and a weirdo too. We're all weirdos.
We're all weirdos.
And welcome to another edition of Let's Talk. And today we are going to be talking about group chat. Actress and comedian Whoopi Goldberg made headlines after she shared her disdain for group chats, saying, quote, "I'm too busy." So my question to today's panel is, how do we feel about group chats?
So, how do I feel about it? I think the best group chat is when you have just 2 people there inside.
But that's just a regular conversation.
It's already a chat for me, and it's a lot of people to me. I cannot read so many things, especially when you create one group and you post something, and then after this somebody's just added, so they don't see what you have posted. You post it again, and then people like, what the you need to post it again, and they don't like it, and so many different numbers, you don't have their names, and it's so confusing. I don't like group chats.
just gets lost in the
yes
lost
I
in the
can
sea of messages.
lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce, yes.
And it's not tasty wine.
It's not tasty sauce. No.
What about you, Dear?
I have a love-hate relationship with group chats. I agree. Sometimes it's too much, right? Like if there's too many people and you've missed whatever conversation they're having, you have to scroll back for like what seems like hours trying to figure out what they were talking about and then what was so funny because they were blowing up your phone. And by that time, it's not funny anymore because you've missed the joke. I don't know. I think between like 4 and 6 people is a good number. You know, if it's like a group of close friends who know each other. I have a group chat with some longtime friends that like we hardly ever talk, but every once in a while we'll send like a meme to each other and then we all like talk for a little bit. So that's a great group chat. But I've been part of other ones where I can't handle it because there's too much.
A meme group chat. It's a good thing.
A meme group chat? Yeah. You think so?
Yeah, see, here's the thing. I don't mind a group chat unless it's for a reason, a specific reason. Like we have a group chat, you know, to keep each other informed and to communicate. But it's being put into random group chats that's like 40 people long.
Yeah.
It's selling something.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's a scam.
Like if I'm not going to answer my door for you, don't try to sell me something on a group chat. Now, but there also becomes the constant problem of ding, 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 ding.
And that's when I put my phone away and say no more. I can't take it.
Look, my phone has been on Do Not Disturb for at least 2 weeks. I couldn't be happier. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. If it's for a reason, yes. But I don't know. Pauline, what do you think?
I'm in so many family groups, like even from families that are not even my family, but I don't know how I got there. And I'm like, yeah, grandma. But
extended family.
Yeah, like families that are like random families, and they just add me because they like me. And and I'm my grandmother likes to send like her daily doses, which is like Bible pieces every day to the family groups, and pictures of my cat eating fruit. And I'm just not into groups that are not family, that are movie chats, and a Tom Hiddleston fan group chat.
Why not?
Why not?
What's not to like about Tom Hiddleston?
It's a community, yeah. It's just they send so many messages. I don't check it. My interaction is 0 there, and every time that I check, it's like, oh, you're missing 347 chat like messages, and when I check, it's a bunch of videos and like those sexy edits.
I want to say thank you to my power panel, Ksenia, Riley, and Pauline. Let us know what you think by commenting down below. And if you want to catch the full episode, you can catch us on Zack Attack Productions' YouTube channel. Until next time, keep talking to each other. See ya. Bye.
Imagine doing a slip and slide in our cold Canadian winter. Well, some St. Clair College students did just that. Dale Kabukian has the story.
It's freezing rain in Windsor and Essex, and even the pond have frozen up. Most people would want to sit at the comfort of their own homes, but not these Windsorites, as they brave the cold and slip and slide for Polar Plunge. The cold never bothered the students and staff members of St. Clair College as they dressed up to take part in the annual kick-off of Polar Plunge at the softball Diamond Field on January 23. Law enforcement agencies in Windsor, Essex, such as the Windsor Police, LaSalle Police, and Ontario Provincial Police, are also present during the annual tradition. According to the Alumni Association, the college has donated an accumulated amount of $15,500 this year in support of the Special Olympics Ontario. Constable Adam Young from the Windsor Police says it has been a decade since they partnered up with the college to raise money in support of the hashtag Freezing for a Reason.
I'd like to thank our local law enforcement and other first responders and partners in St. Clair College specifically for continuing this great tradition. To date, we've raised nearly $500,000 for Special Olympics.
One of the students who has been participating in the Polar Plunge for 2 years is Ali Hadwan from the Police Security Investigation Program.
It's a nice way for students to gather around, meet with the law enforcement, and it's for a good cause. It's for the Special Olympics.
Registration for the official Polar Plunge event on February 29 is now open at the website shown on your screen. For the MediaPlex, I am Dale Kabukin.
If you like cold showers or at least swimming in minus temperatures, then watch this.
10 years ago, we formed a relationship with St. Clair College and we collaborated with our Polar Plunge. And I'm proud to announce this is our 10th year of raising money for Special Olympics. This year, we're excited to announce we're going to invite everyone to make a big splash, and we're jumping on Leap Year today. So we want you to leap with Polar Plunge on Thursday, February 29th at 6 p.m. at the Windsor International Aquatics Training Center.
So once again this year, and my team of friends, if you recall from previous years, I have some personal friends of mine, we get together and we take the plunge, and I hope you do the same. First reason I do it is to support our amazing Special Olympic athletes. I do it to support my team. I do this to encourage you and others to participate. So let's make this the best year ever. Let's support each other. Let's make it fun. Let's raise some money, and I encourage everyone to participate. Thank you.
And I just want to take a moment to thank Windsor Police Service for being here today. And I really want to give some shout outs to our students. If you're all going to be first responders, now's where to make an impression, but more importantly, for this great cause.
On behalf of SRC, we're donating $5,000.
The SSA is excited to be on board again, donating $2,500 to the cause. So have a great time today. We'll be out there with you sliding. So see you out there, guys.
We're happy to be a part of this for 10 years now, I've been told, which is amazing. So yes, here's our check presentation for $10,000. Have fun, everyone.
And when we say biggest supporters, you're the biggest.
Thanks, John.
And your supporter. Are you ready? 10th year. Here we go.
Joel, I hear you went skating this week, and I heard you can get in on the fun for free.
Check it out. Since COVID, it's been a lot harder to get out and participate in community programming, but Forest Lake Arena is making it a little bit easier with free Friday night public skating. Public skate nights have been around in our Windsor community since the arenas opened, said Corey Elliott, manager of arenas and recreation facilities here for the city of Windsor.
It's seeing all the people, seeing them enjoy themselves. Like I said, because it's free. I mean, we're maxing out. You know, what we normally look at is about 100 square foot per person on the ice for safety, and we're seeing that full in all our rinks.
Elliott says public programming like skate nights are important for the community to get people involved, active, and going places they don't normally go, which goes for kids and adults alike.
The best thing about skating, in my opinion, is the thrill. You know, you feel like you're on a different planet, right? You're just sliding, you're not walking, you're not running, you're just going. You're going with the flow. It's like you're going with the wind, right? I think that's the best part of skating, and learning it I think is essential.
For all dates and times for public skating in Windsor, it can be found at activewindsor.ca. And for those who don't have skates, there's a skate loan program through All Saints Church downtown. Grab your skates and come on down to Forest Lake Arena. For the MediaPlex, I'm Joelle Broussard. So let's have a look at our 3-day forecast. Winter's over, right? Wednesday will be sunny, like today, with a high of 6. Thursday, we can expect a mix of sun and clouds with a high of 9. And Friday, there's a chance of showers with a spring-like high of 11. It is February, isn't it?
Well, Super Bowl Sunday is not only big news, but big business as well. Jackson Gallant reports.
Super Bowl Sunday is right around the corner, which means places like this will be looking a lot more lively. A staggering 115.1 million people watched the Super Bowl on TV last year, and that doesn't even account for the many who watch with a crowd. Kyle Reed is an employee at Lefties on the O, and they're preparing for a big night.
It's a pretty raucous crowd. I mean, the people that come here, I mean, they're all regulars. They all know each other, and now with the single game betting, a lot of them hit the casino first and then they come over here and watch the game.
Whether you're going out with some friends or staying inside with some nachos, the Super Bowl is always a staple event of the year. For the MediaPlex, I'm Jackson Gallant.
Josiah Deer, a basketball player from St. Clair College, has reached a new milestone. Jesse LaRouche has the report.
Whether you're guarding the post down low or guarding him from mid-range, and especially guarding him from the perimeter, no matter where he is on the court, odds are number 4 Josiah Deer is going to make you pay. And with this scoring ability, he has cemented himself in the St. Clair College history book, being the 10th player to reach 1,500 points.
It felt great, like with the confidence of that my teammates and my coaches put in me to just go out there and like do what I have to do. So it's kudos to them for just letting me be me and like get to that mark and achieve.
Although the memory may last a lifetime, Deer made sure to soak it in the moment.
Yeah, I knew because I looked up at the board and I saw that I had 21 and I needed 24. So then when it went down, I kind of had chills when I hit it. Like, damn, like, you know, I really achieved that.
There's one thing that's for sure. Deer doesn't let his scoring affect his leadership and is always willing to go the extra mile for his teammates. When asked about the Saints star guard, here's what they had to say.
Great teammate and a humble kid. Humble and confident. If I need anything off the court especially, he helps me whenever.
Family, because he puts everybody first before himself. And the last one I'll say is brother, because I've seen him change since I've been here since 2017. So I've seen a lot of guys come through, and he's one of those special guys that will always put somebody first, but always keeps that confidence at the same time.
Head coach Brandon Segan believes Deer's character is a big reason for the Saints' recent success.
He's just one of those guys who's a leader in and out of the classroom, on the court, fun to be around, works really hard, and he's been awesome for us. He's probably the player who turned the program's fortunes around, and we love having him. He's been great.
Adding this milestone to an already decorated career at St. Clair, it's no doubt that he'll go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. For MediaPlex News, I'm Jesse LaRouche.
Cam Seguin sat down with Ireland Toohey, a softball player from St. Clair College.
Hello, I'm Cam Segan, and today we are spending 3 minutes with Ireland Toohey. Ireland is a softball player with the St. Clair Saints. Ireland, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, how did you end up playing for the Saints?
I grew up down the street from St. Clair, so when my grandma took me for walks before everything was built, we always watched the softball games, and then my old babysitter played on the team, so then I kind of just wanted to stay home, and my dream was St. Clair is the highest level I could play, so I decided to go to St. Clair.
Well, and you just finished your 3rd year there,
yeah.
And the team has experienced so much success with you there. What's it like being part of such a winning program?
It's amazing. I love the girls. The dedication we all put in is great. I'm so happy with them. It's hard work, but we still know how to have fun. And if we're having fun, we're playing as a team, and we're playing at our level, and that's what I love.
Well, you mentioned fun. What would you say is your favorite moment as part of the team?
One of our favorite moments, the bus rides. Even though we traveled a lot this season and we got so much of each other, but we always made like the best of it. So I love the bus rides with them.
Now this season wrapped up a few months ago. What do you do during the off season to stay active?
So I got a membership at Central Park Athletics. They have this new baseball program. So I've been going there and doing hitting with one of the hitting coaches, and we've just been working on that. And then our indoor practices for St. Clair are starting up soon. And then I've also just been hitting the gym as much as possible.
Now this is a ways away, but do you have any aspirations after you finish at St. Clair, either in softball or otherwise?
I haven't really thought about that. There's really no really higher level for my age ball after St. Clair, but I'd still want to play some ball and have fun, but depends on where my life takes me and how my job, when I get my job eventually, is like.
Well, there's a lot of travel involved during the season, right? What would you say is your favorite place to play aside from here in Windsor?
Oh, I I liked it when we went to Victoria for nationals. It was beautiful there. I loved it. I love seeing all like the mountains, and like it was just a beautiful place to play. But in Windsor, my favorite place is probably Humber.
All right. Well, you play out in the outfield now these days. Why in the outfield?
I think a lot more balls when you're playing a good hitting team will be in the outfield more than the infield, depending on the team and the situation. And I love just being able to track the ball, and I have more of a time to react to it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Ireland. We have just spent 3 minutes with St. Clair Saints softball player, Ireland Toohey.
There may still be snow on the ground, but believe it or not, baseball is alive and well, at least in Lakeshore. Jesse LaRouche has the story.
Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball.
Welcome to 3 Minutes With. I'm Jesse LaRouche, and baseball's just around the corner. So today, I'm joined by Lakeshore Minor Baseball Association President, Dan Vincent. How are you doing today, Dan?
Good, Jesse. How about yourself?
Pretty
Thank you
good.
very much for having me today.
Thanks for coming. With the season just around the corner, I got to ask you, what do these kids have in store for this year?
Oh, excitement over the top. We at Lakeshore Baseball have changed the board a bit around. We are now more enthusiastic, more excitement than we've seen in years. Lakeshore Baseball, or back in the day, used to be called Bell River Baseball in the late 1920s. And in 2017, we rebranded, turned to Lakeshore Minor Baseball Association, and included softball for girls. So now we encompass house league for boys, rep for boys, and softball for girls, which is interlocked. The baseball is under the Whitecaps banner, and the girls are under the Storm banner.
And can you tell the parents and kids a little bit how to sign up and where to go?
Well, on our website, we have registration open right now. And if we have an early bird registration, which is before March 1st, you save yourself $25. All you need to do is go to the website, put in the name, your birth date, contact information, and that's it. It is super, super easy. In fact, if they want to go on the website and look any of the board of directors up, we can guide you through that on easy steps.
And I got to ask you personally, what is it that drives you to use your spare time to help these kids out and run this baseball league?
In a few words, it's the love of the game. I've been involved with baseball ever since my kids were knee-high. So back 45 years ago is when I started in baseball. I played baseball. I moved to umpiring. I worked my way up to NCAA umpire, Division I, and never lost the love for baseball. In fact, my two sons one son is a rep coach at Lakeshore Minor, and the other son just comes and helps when he can.
And is there any closing statements you'd like to say about the league?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for having me. Second of all, is baseball is a sport that you can't play individual, but you play it as a team. So it builds all that team-building qualities in the future of this country.
All right, thank you. That's been 3 Minutes with President of Lakeshore Minor Baseball, Dan Vincent. Thanks again for coming, and have a good one.
Up now is another installment of Talking Pictures. Here's Dylan and Blake.
Mr. Ford, you made a picture called Three Bad Men, which is a large-scale Western. You had a quite elaborate land rush in it. How did you shoot that?
With a camera.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Talking Pictures. Today, we got two excellent talking pictures for you guys here today. We got Blade Runner by Ridley Scott, and we got Public Enemy by William Wellman. Two excellent shots that just drench their characters and cleanse their characters in this heavy rainfall as they slowly accept what they may have already known for most of the narrative, most of the screenplay. Tom Powers in particular is
devotion incarnate. He's standing in the rain looking down the barrel of what he wants, which is ascension, which is more power.
And James Cagney plays that role to a T because it's James Cagney, and what else do you expect? And when he delivers that famous "I ain't so tough" line, you know exactly why he feels that in that moment, because the rainfall has brought him down to that level, and his true desires and his true motivations cannot be fulfilled because he's just not that tough.
Compare that to Rutger Hauer's excellent performance as Roy in Blade Runner, the persistent antagonist constantly on the shadow of Rick Deckard.
Harrison Ford doing an excellent performance in that film, but he may be overshadowed by the villain in this iconic Ridley Scott picture, where the replicant actually accepts the truth and the fact that his desires cannot be fulfilled.
The inevitability of death.
The inevitability of death. All those moments,
consciousness.
All those moments will be lost in time like tears in rain, is the famous line.
And that rain keeps falling as that dove flies up, and life finds another way. As life comes to an end, life continues. Now, the atmosphere of both of these shots do really enforce a similarity, the inevitability that they're both looking down, like a barrel almost, is really enforced. Why they're black and white, or in the moody, gothic, neo sci-fi world that we are introduced in and engrossed in Blade Runner. But they both lead to that exact same point of inevitability and of acceptance.
So those were the two talking pictures we compared. I've been Dylan Miskovsky.
And I'm Blake Miskovsky. Keep her tuned. We got tons more talking pictures to talk about.
Oh, can I get you now, or must I hesitate? Lazy Jones, big and fat, slipped on the ice and broke her.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tejal Padam.
And I'm Joelle Broussard. And you've been watching the MediaPlex Insider.
This has been a St. Clair College MediaPlex production.
I think it's so important to be taught by industry professionals because they know what they're doing. And they're not just teaching because they read it in a book somewhere. They're teaching because they've lived it. I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
I learn by doing. I learn by reacting to a situation. St. Clair puts me directly into my industry. I'm dealing with real patients, real life situations. It's not just theory. It's not book work anymore.
I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.